Hello, everyone. My name is Chrissy. I'm one of the co-founders of Quicksilver. I'm going to get started here in just a moment. In the meantime, grab something to take some notes with. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. We'll get started in just a moment. All right. Again, hello, everyone. My name is Chrissy. I am one of the co-founders of Quicksilver, and I have a lot of information to share. So be sure to take some notes. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and write those down and get back with the person who introduced you to this overview, and you can get those questions answered as well as find out what the next steps are for getting started. Speaking of getting started, let's go ahead and get into it. I want to start off by giving you a little bit of background information on Quicksilver. We first began actively taking orders on May 1st, 2019. So we've been around for many years. We have processed and delivered countless orders and have formed many great relationships with our members as well as with mints from here within the US and around the world. But to understand who we are and what we do, it's best to understand why we do what we do and why it's important to you. First, I want to share with you a couple of videos. If you've been to the Quicksilver website, you may have already seen these. I'm going to go ahead and pull them up, and I'm going to mute my mic so you can hear the audio of the video instead of getting that reverb. So give me just a second here.
Welcome to Quicksilver Plus. We are a precious metals company that provides people with the 4 keys to unlock the wealthy life. Our proprietary platform enables people, just like you, to automatically gain and protect their wealth in an accelerated way. How? By combining beautiful pure silver and golden bullion assets with a proven income generating system designed in a way never done before, all with the focus of helping anyone accumulate wealth and capitalize quickly. We are currently expanding and have positions available for those who recognize what it means to have a first mover advantage in a program that is growing phenomenally. Before we continue, we want you to be relaxed in knowing that you can participate as a preferred customer with no membership fees, or, as we'll discuss in the 4th key, you can secure a lucrative ambassador position for very little out of pocket to leverage our wealth platform. So, are you ready to be given the 4 keys that unlock the secrets to the wealthy life? Of course you are. So listen close. The first key to the wealthy life is wealth building precious metal assets. That's right. Something as simple as pure silver and gold is the foundation to gaining and maintaining wealth. The second key is automatic wealth building. When you make something happen automatically, you'll succeed. The third key is making the world a better place, to feel like you actually make a real difference. And the 4th key, you need to have a simple income generating system that creates leveraged residual income for you automatically. We have all of that for you here at Quicksilver. Learn more about these 4 keys and how we can help you achieve them by continuing to the next video. On behalf of the entire Quicksilver family, thank you for watching, and let me be the first to welcome you to the wealthy life.
Hi, and welcome to Quicksilver Plus. Throughout history, silver and gold have been used to gain and preserve wealth. It's a fact that silver and gold have historically gained in value at a rate that has far exceeded nearly every other option over time. That's why the first key to the wealthy life is wealth-building precious metal assets. Something as simple as pure silver and gold is the foundation to gaining and maintaining wealth. You see, during the financial crisis of 2008, people lost an average of 40% of the value of their retirement plans, whereas precious metals during the same time tripled in value. Today, we are seeing the same indicators of the next crash on the horizon. That's why it is so important to diversify into precious metals. Not just any precious metals, but beautiful 99.9% pure silver and gold, putting a diversity of wealth-building assets right into the palm of your hands. Wealth building is a marathon, not a sprint. So to make it simple and effective with Quicksilver, you'll enjoy achieving the second key to the wealthy life with automatic delivery of silver and/or gold each month in a quantity tailored to fit your budget. We call it Auto Wealth Delivery. You'll be surprised how fast you'll stack up a nest egg of precious metals in a relatively short period of time through our Auto Wealth Delivery program that of course has no long-term commitment. Whatever you decide to do, whether it's to become a preferred customer or to take it to the next level and become a wealth ambassador, we encourage you to get started down on one of our proven paths today. Your future self will thank you for it. To discover more details on the remaining keys to the wealthy life, continue to the next video below.
All right, so let me go ahead and briefly reiterate there. At Quicksilver, we have two paths that you can take. You can either be a preferred customer on a monthly auto wealth delivery, accessing members' pricing with no membership fee. You can increase or decrease what you get each month, change what items you receive, cancel or pause your auto wealth at any time. Or you can take that to the next level and become a wealth ambassador with us, sharing this information with others, and we will pay you commissions, which you can actually turn those commissions into free silver for you. So that is what we do and who we are in a nutshell, but let me show you why it is so important that you own silver and gold. First, let's look at how silver and gold have performed in recent times. We'll start with gold. Within the last 5 years, the value of gold has increased by 155%. In 2024 alone, it increased by 27%, and currently in 2025, it is up 46%. When you look at silver, within the last 5 years, it has increased by 166%. In 2024, it increased a total value of 22%. And currently in 2025, it has gone up by 63%. Imagine if your savings or earnings increased by that much. The US dollar or the Canadian dollar, British pound, euro, etc. definitely did not increase by that much, and I have a perfect example to demonstrate just that. So looking at cost of goods, in 1971, you could buy a loaf of bread for 25 cents or 1/5 of a gram of gold. Today, that same 1/5 of a gram of gold would get you 8 loaves of bread. How much bread are you getting for a quarter today? If you go out to a diner or cafe for breakfast, toast, just 2 slices of toast alone is at least $1.50, if not $2. That shows you just how much the dollar has lost in value, not being tied to the silver and gold standard like it once was. This means it costs you much more for the same amount of goods. You know this, you feel this. Your money did not increase in value like silver and gold did. And I have news for you. These prices are not going to go down, at least not back to where they were 5 years ago. You will hear reports on the news about inflation being down, but that does not mean that the price of your necessities has gone down. You've heard the saying, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. If you don't find a way to increase what you are making at minimum, increase the value of what you are keeping, you will unfortunately fall on the poorer side of that equation. I don't say that to scare you. I say it very frankly because some of you have not realized that yet. After this webinar, there is no excuse. You cannot look back one day, likely in the near future, and say, you didn't know. I'm telling you now, let us help you. Here at Quicksilver, we have helped so many people increase their income and increase the value of what they are saving. You want to hear from them directly? Check out our website, quicksilver.me. Scroll down until you see all the photos of the people who were once just like you. Click through them, read what they have to say. We only exist, Quicksilver only exists to help lift people up. So let's look at the facts of what is happening with your dollars. We were officially taken off the gold standard in 1971. It was a two-step process that took many years, but officially we were no longer on the gold standard as of 1971. These are images of two $1 bills. The top one is from current times. You can pull it out of your wallet, look at it right now. It will say across the top, Federal Reserve Note. Back before we were taken off the gold standard, the words across the top said silver certificates. That means that you could have taken this $1 silver certificate into a bank and they would have had to give you $1 worth of silver. Now it is a note, a piece of paper tied to nothing but what the federal government says it is worth, essentially an IOU. They took away the old system that was based off of actual silver and gold, real money, and traded it for a note backed by nothing but their word. The problem is the cost or value of all things, and I do mean all things, whether it's food, clothes, transportation, even money itself. The value of all things fluctuate predominantly based on two things. Energy, that could be the fuel it takes to transport things, electricity to run the machines, or even simply manpower. All of those things are energy. And the second thing is supply and demand. The government has taken your money and turned it into a note that they can control the value of. Here is a real historical example of that. Let's look at the minimum wage in the US. In 1963, minimum wage was 5 silver quarters per hour. So that was $1.25 back then. Back then, money was actually made with silver. Today, those same 5 silver quarters are worth roughly $30 due to the value, actually more than that, due to the value of the silver they contain. The federal government is so happy to tell you they have increased the minimum wage. The federal minimum wage, and I know it does vary state by state, but the federal minimum wage is currently $7.25 per hour. So based on silver, adjusted for the value of silver today, if a quarter was still made of the same amount of silver as it was back in 1963, we would be making over $30 per hour in value. Instead, the government took us off the gold standard, took our currency that was backed by silver and gold, and gave us the equivalent in note form, notes that their actions dictate the value of. You will notice I keep using the word value. That is because a dollar from 10 years ago is still a dollar today. However, what you can get for that dollar has gone down dramatically, and that is the real value of your dollar. The US dollar has lost 96.7% of its purchasing power since the Federal Reserve was established in 1913. They were established to protect our money, our economy, and they've lost 96.7% of our value in purchasing power. So you can see why saving in fiat currency is a losing battle. I'm not saying that you should not have fiat currency in your bank account. The exchange of fiat currency for goods and services is what the world today is predominantly based on. You need it to pay your bills, to feed your children, but saving in it is a losing battle. Savings, the part that you put away for the future, for long-term goals, that is what should be saved in precious metals. Most people love the idea of saving in real physical silver and gold, but they either don't know where to begin or they think it's too expensive. I am here to tell you, saving in precious metals is easier than you may think. Helping people save in precious metals without breaking the bank is what we specialize in. So whether you have a little or a lot that you want to set aside, we have an option available for you. One person once said, and I loved it, so I hope she doesn't mind me using it, get in where you fit in. That's absolutely what you want to do. Just start saving in anything you can. We have extremely affordable options. You can see the details and the cost on those on our website, but our auto wealth items price range anywhere from $10 to $150. The trick is to do it automatically. Set it up, it happens automatically each month. You can adjust it or cancel it at any time. Most people will not remember every month to go online and purchase silver or gold for their savings. Think about it. How many people do you know who have said they need to save money and they make a plan to set aside a piece of their paychecks each week, but they're always broke? Another reason saving in silver and gold works so well is you can't just say, I've been doing so good, saving my money, I'm going to treat myself. The weekend rolls around, you treat yourself. Next thing you know, you're broke again. With silver and gold, there are steps that need to be taken before you can just swipe your savings away. You have to first exchange it back into money. Maybe that gives you enough time to appropriately weigh your actions. I want to share with you a story of a woman that I recently spoke to. She has been a preferred customer with us for years. Recently, she had fallen on some hard times. Her husband had just recently lost his job. They had enough to get by for a while, but then some unexpected medical expenses came up, which included finding out that her dog had cancer and needed to have a cancerous mast cell tumor removed. When it rains, it pours. I myself recently just had to take my young dog in to have her tail removed due to a cancerous mast cell tumor. So I fully understand her situation. The dog's surgery was not cheap, and I know how difficult it is to have to weigh the expense of having a surgery like this done versus not. Maybe you can relate. Maybe to you it was not a pet, but weighing the option of pursuing medical treatment for yourself or a loved one versus holding off until you have the money. This story does have a happy ending though. Remember, I told you she is a preferred customer with us. She has been having silver delivered to her door monthly on Auto Wealth for years. The dollars that she had saved over time were decreasing in value, but the silver she had been saving in had increased by value by quite a bit. She took some of her silver to a local reputable dealer who was actually impressed by the quality of the silver she brought in, and she was able to sell it to that dealer for enough money to cover the dog's surgery and then some. She was so happy that she had been saving in silver for all these years and just wanted to reach out to us to let us know how grateful she was. She actually stepped up her account with us and became a wealth ambassador because she wanted to tell everyone how great saving in silver is and wanted her own personal site to direct people to so they could purchase the silver directly from her, and she'll make a commission from all those sales. That is why it is so important, at minimum, set up an auto wealth order of silver and or gold with us. We have extremely affordable options that fit every budget. Some people wonder why we focus so much on silver. You will notice our site has mostly silver items. Our name is Quicksilver. Here is why. This is an excerpt from a booklet that I had wrote recently where it talks about the historical ratio of silver to gold being 11:1, meaning historically for every 11 ounces of silver, you should be able to get 1 ounce of gold. Looking at the price of gold today, you will see that that means 1 ounce of silver in its raw form should be valued at well over $300 an ounce. So this shows you that silver is extremely undervalued. Also, think about the industrial uses there are for silver. It's in electronics, solar panels, it has medical applications, electric vehicles, the list goes on and on. Silver is a finite resource, just like gold. This means that as an industry consumes more and more silver, there will be less and less of it. Simple supply and demand show that silver is posed to increase dramatically, as you can see it is doing, and that is why at Quicksilver we focus more heavily on silver. There are also a lot of indicators that show evidence of price manipulation in silver. For starters, one of the most high-profile cases involved JP Morgan Chase, where they were investigated. They were found guilty of manipulating the silver and gold markets, and they had to pay a $920 million fine. The commodities exchange futures market allows banks to sell massive amounts of paper silver, which is contracts on silver, without having the actual physical metal to back it up. The amount of paper silver far exceeds the actual physical silver available. This creates an illusion of an abundance, which suppresses prices. In addition, the governments have a vested interest in keeping silver prices low because due to silver's high electrical conductivity, thermal reflectivity, and resistance to extreme environments, silver is indispensable in advanced defense systems, weaponry, and space exploration. Another indicator is that the central banks are ramping up silver and gold holdings. When central banks dramatically increase their holdings in precious metals, they're trying to protect themselves. Why shouldn't you? So after learning all of this, my hope for you is that you see that you need to be storing away your own silver and gold to protect yourself. If you do nothing else after this webinar, make sure you go to quicksilver.me and set up an auto wealth of whatever you can comfortably afford. Another thing about Quicksilver is we believe that being wealthy isn't just about money. I mean, it is a big part of it. Money definitely makes a lot of things easier and more enjoyable, but you can be wealthy in all sorts of ways, whether it's spiritually, helping out your community, helping others in need, things like that. Those are the kind of things that make you feel more value in your heart and your soul. It brings value to your life. So that is why at Quicksilver we have formed Project S4. We joined forces with a nonprofit called Feed My Starving Children to provide meals to starving children and families around the world. So, like we've said, helping others in need is the third key to the wealthy life. It's one of the most rewarding things a person can do. With every purchase, either through our shop or auto wealth delivery, funding is automatically going towards meals that save lives and help build communities, making it effortless for you to become a hero to many in need. It is not only donating food that FMSC does, they work with other partners to do more. I want to show you a video. This video doesn't have any audio, but let me go ahead and pull it up and I will talk through that. Give me a second here to switch my screen. Okay. So this is the Batay in Haiti. Batay is a village in the middle of these massive sugarcane fields. The people who work the fields live here with their families. These initial images are from a long time ago. However, as you can see from these images of more recent times, coming up here in just a second, not a whole lot has changed. The structures are still made essentially of scrap metal and random items. They have no electricity, no running water. Working the sugarcane fields is extremely strenuous and dangerous work. It doesn't pay much. However, not too far from here, there are massive resorts that have recently been built They have good paying jobs, so FMSC works with other organizations to, one, bring food to the starving families, but also bring education. The people of this village are being taught English, hospitality, and cooking so that they can get these better jobs and it brings hope to these communities that before had none. Let me go ahead and switch up with something, another video I want to show you. So you can see the FMSC, you know, the partners do amazing stuff. It's life-changing. They're not just giving people food, they're teaching them how to become self-reliant. It's not just giving them handouts, they're giving them hope for a brighter and better future. Let me show you this next video here. This does have audio, so I'm going to mute myself.
When we first met Lauza, she did not have any energy. She couldn't stand, and she had red hair. But when we started giving her the food, life started changing. Her stomach changed. It's now normal. Her hair, and she's now able to go to school. She's now able to play with her friends and able to go to school and participate in class like any other children. All this is possible because we gave the food, because you came and packed. Seeing Lauza here is testimony that hope is greater than malnutrition, because malnutrition will kill you, but hope will add value. I want to say, keep packing, because this food is making a difference in lives of many people and many children, the future leaders of tomorrow.
All right, get back to my main screen here. So you can see what an amazing impact FMSC has done with the funding that is given to them. Speaking of that, when you're evaluating an organization and what organization you want to donate to, whether it's doing it in your personal life or even us as a company, we wanted to make sure that as much of the funding that we were giving was going towards the cause as possible. I want to show you a few examples of other organizations that are doing phenomenal work. For example, March of Dimes. 76% of every dollar that is given to March of Dimes goes to the actual cause. Salvation Army, 82% is going to the actual cause. St. Jude, same 82%. United Way, 85%. With FMSC, 92% is going to the actual cause. That is one of the highest percentages out there. We are so happy to be doing work with them, and that's one of the reasons why we chose this organization. Our mission is to help as many people as possible, and through Project S4, we've been able to provide, actually this number has increased, 150,424 meals with the help of all our members. We could not do any of this without our members. We are so grateful. Helping others to us is not only about providing meals to starving and malnourished children, it also is about educating others about the values and beliefs of saving in precious metals and showing people how they can accelerate their wealth. We also have 2 incredible packages that will provide a boost of meals when purchased. We call them challenge packages. One is the coin collection package. It comes with a lot of cool stuff like a custom wooden coin storage case, coin capsules, jeweler's pad, cotton gloves, an educational booklet on precious metals, and however many coins you choose to get started with. It provides 20 meals when you purchase it instantly, and when you complete the challenge, which is to collect 16 ounces of silver within 90 days, we will double the meals provided to 40. The second challenge is the trading metals portfolio. It comes with a really high quality portfolio for storage of the trading metal cards. It has inserts that can store up to 160 of the trading metal cards. It includes 5 quarter grain gold trading metal cards and 10 1 grain silver trading metal cards. You can learn more about these trading metal cards on our website. It also includes the educational booklet on precious metals. When this package is purchased, it provides 10 meals instantly, and just like the coin collection package, when you complete the challenge, which is 40 trading metal cards in 90 days, we will double the meals to 20. We also actually have a sale going on at the moment on these packages. I will tell you more about that in a bit. At this point, if you are someone who knows you just want to be a preferred customer, you can go to quicksilver.me and click Get Started to set up your auto wealth. But if you want to accelerate your wealth faster, stick around. I have more to share with you. We love helping people accelerate their wealth. After all, it is in our name. So we created a proprietary wealth platform that has all the tools you need to easily refer people to Quicksilver, and will pay you commissions. The wealth platform, which includes 2 built-for-you websites, all the tools, training, support. We do all the fulfillment, payment processing, etc. And it's all provided to you for under $10 a month. It really pays for itself. We have 7 great ways to earn here at Quicksilver. I'm going to go through each of the 7 ways fairly quickly, but when you get started, there are detailed training videos with visual examples, and we even do new ambassador webinars and training webinars so that you can ask questions and get answers. So first is customer acquisition bonuses. As an active wealth ambassador, when you help someone set up their auto wealth delivery, you will earn a one-time customer acquisition bonus for their first order. You can see some of the examples here of what those customer acquisition bonuses are. We also have challenge bonuses. When someone purchases a challenge package, we pay you up to $40. So as you saw a moment ago, we have 2 different types of challenges, the trading metals portfolio and the coin collection package. The standard commission for the trading metals portfolio is $10. For the coin collection package, it is $20. When someone purchases one of those from your site, that is what you would earn as a standard bonus. However, for a limited time, you can become double challenge bonus qualified, and that is exactly how it sounds. Being double challenge bonus qualified doubles the challenge bonuses that you earn on each of those packages. So once you are double challenge bonus qualified, you will be paid double challenge bonuses for life. To become double challenge bonus qualified, you can do it one of 2 ways, either by buying a challenge option during your first 30 days or by selling one to a preferred customer within your first 30 days. So if you get started with us as a wealth ambassador, and then when you're enrolling, you purchase a challenge package to get started, you are instantly double challenge bonus qualified. That's another great reason to choose one of those challenge options. You're not only boosting the meals provided, you are also doubling your challenge bonuses. The third type of commission we will pay you is challenge bonus overrides. Let me go back here for a second. There we go. Challenge bonus overrides. That is when a wealth ambassador you referred sells a challenge package. We pay you for that too. We have direct commissions. Direct commissions are a really great way to earn, because if you are someone who doesn't want to refer people to be wealth ambassadors and build a team, even though I don't know why anyone wouldn't want to help people earn money and in turn earn money themselves, but nonetheless, direct commissions are the easiest way to earn. You simply refer people to the online shop that we provide to you, and when they make a purchase, we pay you. Next up, we have wealth cycles. Wealth cycles are one of the most lucrative ways to earn commissions in a networking company like ours. Basically, every time your left and right teams, because remember I said we are a binary, so there's two teams. Every time your left and right teams accumulate 100 points each, we will pay you $10 up to $20,000 per month per business center. We're not like other companies that make you wait until you accumulate hundreds of points before we will ever pay you. We break it down so that you get paid quicker. I will show you an example of how these wealth cycles really can add up in just a moment. So we also have leadership bonuses of up to $5,000 per month. Matching wealth cycle bonuses, again, when qualified, we will pay you up to 50%, 50% matching wealth cycle bonuses every time someone you referred earns a wealth cycle. Let's talk a little bit more about this binary structure. You can see here in this visual example that the binary structure means you basically have a left and right team. Everything you do, everything they do, everything that happens from people above you, all gets fed into this down line to either your left or right team. So you can see how everyone's efforts really can build out those groups. Here's another visual example. This is about the wealth cycles and how those can add up substantially very fast. To make this example simple, we are going to say that everyone is on the same thing. Our combo trading metals portfolio on Auto Wealth is 100 points. So we're going to keep it easy here because 100 points left and 100 points right gives you that $10 wealth cycle. Simple math. Here we start with you. You have a left and right team. Let's say you introduce two people and they have 100 points each for their auto wealth. You're going to earn a $10 wealth cycle. We will slide that down here into this little box. Now let's say they do the same. They get started. They have a person left and right. That's going to produce 200 points on each side, giving you 2 wealth cycles. I am going to click on through this, showing you how just everyone referring to people really starts to add up. I am going to move through these pretty quickly because there are a lot of them. You can see how exponentially this really starts spreading out here. And that is why we call it the power of 2 infinity earnings plan. In this example, you have accumulated $10,000. It can go up to 20, but I think you get the point. And remember, this example is of auto wealth orders only. And auto wealth orders are recurring. They happen over and over each month. So all of these people are just, setting up a combo trading metals auto wealth, which is under $70, and you're being paid this every month. This is how the leverage of the wealth platform really adds up. So if you are ready to get started, you will go to the Quicksilver website. Use the link that was provided to you by the person who introduced you to this overview. Click the Get Started button. You'll be taken to a page that looks like this. You will either choose Wealth Ambassador or Preferred Customer. If you choose Preferred Customer, you will be taken directly to the shop to choose one of these options here. Add it to your cart and check out. It's that simple. Should you choose to be a Wealth Ambassador with us, you will choose this option here. You'll be taken to a page to complete a form, and below that form, you will see where it says your enrollment options. The wealth platform is automatically selected for you because it is required. There's normally a $20 one-time activation fee, but for right now, we actually have a promotion going on where we are waiving that $20 one-time activation fee. So that's going to give you your 2 websites, which is the main website as well as the shop site, both of which are tagged to you. So any referrals that go through them will pay you commissions. The Wealth platform also includes your back office where you can track all your business information. It has your tools and training. You're also going to want to choose one of what you want for your precious metals each month. We have a couple options. One is just metals only. You can select from these options here what you would like to get started with today, and it'll set you up on an auto wealth of that every month. You can log in immediately after you set up your account, should you choose, and update what you're set up on for auto wealth. For instance, maybe you get started with the 1 gram gold bar, but maybe you want 2 or some silver and gold. You can go in and update your auto wealth order at to any combination you want. So the second option is the challenge packages. We have a bunch of options there for you to choose from. And as I said earlier, we do have a sale going on right now where you can save $10 on the trading metals portfolio and save $30 on any of the coin collection challenge options. Just select which one you want and check out. Remember, these packages have extra benefits. They provide more meals and instantly double qualify you, get you double challenge bonus qualified. So after you have completed the enrollment process, you will instantly be sent a welcome email. If you don't receive it, please just email support@quicksilver.me and we will make sure you get it. The welcome email has all the information that you need to know to get started learning and building your Quicksilver business. So now is the time. Take charge of your financial future today. Don't let another day pass hoping for a better tomorrow. Your future is in your control. It is time to secure your future for yourself and your family. No one else will. Get back with the person that introduced you to this overview. If you have questions, go ahead and get those answered by that person. If nothing else, please do set up an auto wealth for yourself, even if it's just as a preferred customer, because as you saw earlier in this presentation, it is so important to secure your financial future by saving in real, physical, precious metals. Saving in dollars is not the way to go. It's decreasing in value. Silver and gold are increasing in value. That is what you want to be saving in. You can't say you didn't know. You saw the facts here on this webinar. Get back with the person who introduced you to this overview, and I look forward to welcoming you to the Quicksilver family. Have a great day.